An important fact that most Americans overlook is that cyberbullying of women on the internet is on par with sexual harassment of women in real life. Virtually touching a female's avatar in an MMO is in every way equal to stalking and penetrating them for several hours in real life. Also, it is important that you understand that men can neither be raped nor sexually assaulted by women. They are sex-hungry monsters with permanent erections looking for the next pair of open legs to violently ravish. You must understand that criticism against me is hate speech, but criticism against you by me is simply constructive. That women are more intelligent than men, therefore everything men say is irrelevant and needs to be immediately disregarded. What's going on, everybody? My name is Caleb Cardinale, and today is Thursday, which means another Caleb Speaks. Now today is a very special Caleb Speaks. I'm very proud of this video. I've been promoting on Twitter, and today's video is about Anita Sarkeesian. And for those who don't know, I really hate Anita Sarkeesian, and I didn't make this video for a long time because I would just get angry, but we are going to try not to swear today. If you guys like this video, I recommend you subscribing to my channel. And if you're feeling very generous, heading over to my Patreon, little.ut/Patreon, and contributing to the show. You don't have to, it's not expected, it's not mandatory, like Caseytron. It's just, it'd be cool. Today's topics are essentially to prove to you guys that Anita Sarkeesian is 1, a hypocrite, 2, a sexist, and 3, a coward. And you guys should know, if you know she is, that she's a coward. She disabled her YouTube comments, and not only that, manipulates people to feel bad for her. There's been multiple videos made of people saying, I cannot believe you made her disable her comments. And that's bullshit. We all get haters. We all have them. We all have haters. But the problem is she doesn't care about the haters. She is scared of the debaters. She doesn't want people to come at her with a debate because she will lose every time. Have you seen Thunderfoot's video about Hitman? If you haven't, that's in the description below. I recommend you check that out because he proves why Hitman is not a sexist game, and you actually get penalized for killing people that aren't the target. And in the strip club mission, you get penalized if you kill or decimate or do anything with the strippers. And she deliberately says the game wants you to do that. When you're done with this video, I recommend checking out that. It is in the description below. Now, everybody who makes a YouTube channel can potentially be harassed, but I don't really call it harassment. I call it trolling. At best, I call it trolling. I get my fair share of homophobic, religious douchebags, and I don't disable my comments. I don't do it because I'm not a coward. All these hateful comments I get are drowned out by the comments I get from my fans, which are positive. But in Anita Sarkeesian's case, his majority of her comments would be negative because she is a terrible person. There's no reason to disable your comments. It's one thing to disable your comments, it's another thing to disable your like ratio, because that means you know your video is going to get hated on so bad. Its thumbs down is going to far outnumber the thumbs up, which means you have more anti-feminists watching your videos than feminists. Or maybe it's even other feminists because you're making them look bad. Who knows? So, what you guys seen at the beginning there was a parody of her Feminist Frequency. And mind you, that didn't take me $100,000 to make. Your fans deserve that series. 2 years ago, you got over $100,000. That is more than most low-budget movies get. To make a freaking web series. I have a web series and it's free. It doesn't cost me a damn thing. After I paid for these lights, the computer, and that, I'm looking at $2,000, $3,000 maybe. That's it. Not $100,000. And you have yet to complete the series. So there's no reason why the web series isn't complete. The truth is you're just selfish and lazy. That's why the video series isn't complete. There's been like 6 of said videos that were supposed to be made were made. You're a phony. Let's add that. You're fake. Add that. Because actually I have a clip, which I'll put in the description below as well, of you saying you're not a gamer. Mind you, this was 5 years ago, but still, something's not adding up. You make references to video games that don't pan out because they were ill-researched. You say you're not a gamer. Those kind of go together, don't they? Because if you actually played the game, you would have known, but you didn't play the game because you're not a gamer. You just say you're a gamer to appeal to that crowd because that's your main attack is on video games, sexualization. But I've already covered this issue with Misty's video, so now tell me this, Anita, and I am quoting you directly. This is from the Feminist Frequency at FemFreak. There is no such thing as sexism against men. That's because sexism is prejudice plus power. But that's not the definition of sexism. The definition of sexism is as follows: prejudice, stereotyping, or discrimination, typically against women, on a basis of sex. Nothing about power in that sentence. As a feminist, you need to find fault within the man. And the first thing you go to is power. The power men have over women. Misogyny, patriarchy, it's all about power. And so you have to throw in prejudice plus power. But power is not in the official definition of sexism. Men are sexually objectified all the time. I mean, have you ever been to a convenience store? Have you ever been to a retail store past the magazine section? Because I have, and all I see is sexually objectified men in these teen bopper magazines. I can show you example after example of how men are sexually objectified in the media, may it be television, the silver screen, here on YouTube, anywhere. Men are sexually objectified the same as women. If I see a girl with a nice set of breasts, I don't automatically view her as an object. Like, I can't see she's a person. I can admire a woman's breasts and at the same time admire her personality. It's very simple. Pretty much, to sum it all up, Anita Sarkeesian is a sexist, hypocritical coward. And anything she says is to be taken with a grain of salt because she's so stupid that she doesn't even see that she has a double standard. And like the amazing Atheist once said, if feminists didn't have a double standard, they'd have no standard at all. If you did enjoy this video, I ask that you thumbs it up and click that subscribe button. Also, if you have time, I ask that you check out my Patreon page by clicking the button below or clicking the link in the description. Now, if you have no interest in becoming a patron, but you do like subscription boxes, I recommend going to One-Up Box. Use the referral link below, help out the show. If you want to keep up with updates on the show in real time, such as future video topics, follow me on Twitter at Cardinal27. One more time, my name is Caleb Cardinal, and thanks for watching.